Oh, hi. Didn't see you there. My name's Edmund. I work at SunnyCon as the stage manager. Remember, if you enjoyed that video, like, subscribe, hit that bell icon, and rep the merch.
That was older than that.
I've been with SunnyCon. In a sense, I've been there since the start because I came the first year as an attendee, and I found it really fun. And I then was really cheeky. I asked the gentleman who told me about it, who had actually told me at my first convention about SunnyCon. It was the guy who ran Tucky's Anime, and he was like, "Oh, do you want to come along and do the cosplay competition?" I went, "Yeah, sure, why not?" Being young, innocent, naive, went up. I then butchered every Japanese name I could do, and then Minecraft Steve came on stage, and I was saved, and somehow didn't get fired that weekend, and I then kind of just, I just kept coming back and not leaving, and now I'm just kind of stapled to the stage. That's just where I live now. What drew me to help SunnyCon was the atmosphere of the convention in general and what the attendees were bringing to it. That kind of reminded me of my very first convention. I was like, well, I was talking to Tucky after the convention. He said, "Do you want to come along and be a staff member?" And I thought, well, do you know what? I've really enjoyed my time at the convention circuit. It'd be nice to kind of give that something like that back to it. You know, the big thoughts you have at 15 when you should really know better about life and everything else, and you clearly well matured to do that. And now I just stay because it's like an addiction. I just can't. I just need that extra hit. I like running myself to the bone and just feeling like my kneecaps are about to explode and just be like, "Oh, that was banter. Where's the vodka?" I'm making a reference to a certain boat vodka, and I'm not going to say any more. You can see the PTSD forming in my eyes. Oh god, where to start? Best memory is always playing with the queue. I don't know when that started. I just kind of started running at the queue and abusing them, and they went, "That's funny, do more." And I was like, "Okay then, if that's what you want, I'll just keep going." And that's always my best part of the historically, although it's actually been picked to the post now by the auction, where I apparently get to do questionably ethical stuff, and then everyone just thinks it's fine. Worst part of the convention is probably the exceptionally rare time I have to talk to an attendee, and not in the sense of like, "Hi, how are you? What's your favourite anime?" I mean in the sense of, "Hi, come here. I want you backstage now. Not for that reason. You're in trouble. Don't make me get security." That's usually the worst. The convention. I can't. I probably think of worse things, but like that start poking fun of people, and that's mean. It's festival atmosphere. It's what I've heard from every one of our attendees I've ever asked. It's the atmosphere of I can't. This is the thing. I've heard other people say that the convention circuit's got sometimes a bit of a judgy atmosphere, and certain conventions that have certain atmospheres where they're more elitist and such. And at our convention, and I'll be honest with you, I'm a bit weird. I only really go to SunnyCon, a few other conventions nowadays. Like I'd never seen that side of the anime community. It's just always this big friendly place where you can go rock up and talk to people, and as long as you're not creepy about it, people will be like, "Hey, another person, come on, join in, come on, tell me why your waifu's trash." I've got one to top it all here. The weirdest one was SunnyCon 3. I had brought my parents along because they were curious as to what I was doing in this convention world and wanted to know. And I was like, brilliant, I brought them along, got them the tickets, we came along, they were in the convention, they were, you know, when parents realise that they're outside of their comfort zone by so many degrees that they just start rebooting in a sense. My parents started doing that, and it didn't help when someone walked in front of me and my family, and I'm talking, it was my brother, my sister, my dad, my mum, and my brother's fiancée, now wife. Just casually watched Hard Gay walk in front of us in skin tight leather, very shiny leather, and they were like, "What's going on?" And I went, I'm needed back on the stage. Bye," and ran. That's burned in my memory. Favorite guest. Favorite guest. Oh heavens. I've had so many. There's two that always stick in my mind. They're like, I think. Uncle Kage just has so many stories. Like the time I walked past him and he was like, "You busy?" And I went, "No." And he went, "Drink!" And I went, "What do you mean?" He pulled out a travel wine glass, got it ready, and poured in red wine. And was like, "Drink!" And I was like, "Oh, I'm supposed to be drink." This is my life now. Just sat drinking wine, but I'll never forget. Can I just have like a top three?
Oh no, by all means, yeah.
Uncle Kage was up there. Quentin Flynn and J. Michael Tatum. Oh man, that was the dream team. Quentin Flynn chatting with him because I have a horrible habit at SunnyCon of I don't know our voice actors until they arrive, and I hurriedly Google them and go, "Oh, that code Lyoko was really funny." That was Lyoko. Oh, fine, I'm down. That's just okay. But I was just chatting to him, and we got along like a house on fire. And then afterwards, I googled it and went, "Oh no, he's a guest. He's not just someone who works here." Oh no, that was fun. I'll never forget those three. I think I've still got my high-vis, my staff high-vis jacket signed by all three. I believe that's not getting auctioned. I've said
Just
it now.
going to end up with flashing it for auction.
Also available, Ed's Dignity, available every year for sums of money that he doesn't appreciate. Oh god. I've seen there's so many stick in my head. There's I've seen Toru cosplays. I love the Sylveon cosplays we get at SunnyCon. I've seen one Nichijou cosplay in all my time in SunnyCon, and I would love to see more of them. Oh god. Do you know what? I'm gonna cop out here. I'm just gonna go with The Wall. Someone one year came dressed as Donald Trump's The Wall, and I howled because I'd literally 5 minutes earlier I'd just been given like an airsoft AK-47. I was just on stage going, "Oh, hey!" And then The Wall just appeared. And I went, "Yeah, this is a metaphor here somewhere. I don't know." So I'm gonna cop out and go with The Wall. It's just gonna come up with breaking news. Ed's a meme lord. Yeah, Sunny 3 there's no one year that I think is like it's the best, and it's never been beaten since. I think every year we do beat years, but I think the one of which when I think SunnyCon and the most stereotypical SunnyCon things that went on, Sunny 3 will always be the one, just for running around in the marquees and the Pullman and trying not to die of heat stroke twice. Nothing scarier than waking up and seeing like 4 cosplayers above you just going, "Are you okay?" "No, please tell me I got teleported here now. Have I been cemented into the 2D realm?" It's just starting to sound like a Stockholm Syndrome survivor. Patience, so much patience and physical exercise. Improvisation skills are necessary. I had to learn mine through the biggest trial of fire ever known, which is the SunnyCon stage auction. I don't think of myself as very funny, but some people giggle occasionally at me, and that's apparently why I'm still there. Being able to talk to people is a big one, especially as the years have gone on. I remember, and this is back in my day in the convention circuit, there was One Piece bands running around everywhere, and Naruto was famous. It used to be very much you could talk to an audience, and they would listen to you because they had nothing better to do. And nowadays, they've got the little rectangle of existential dread, and that just focuses them because they just get to talk. And for some people, it's a necessary lifeline. But for the stage guy trying to do the funny, and everyone's you kind of adapt. Nowadays, I just kind of poke fun and be like, now I'm going to talk to everyone while they stare at their phones. And the first person to look up from their phone wins a prize, and everyone just goes, "Oh!" Just like meerkats. It's brilliant fun. And patience. People are idiots at times, and that's you can be the smartest person ever and make a dumb. Everyone has the small brain moments. You just gotta be patient and be willing to tell people things, and communicate key information to them. At the end of the day, you're kind of responsible for keeping them slightly alive, not majorly. That's kind of at their hands at the end of the day. So yeah, that's what I think it takes to do stage. Bonus points if you're like Fiona can actually pronounce Japanese names. That's a big win. It's a big win because most people have noticed I run away during the cosplay competitions, and I was like, Fiona, can you just do the next panel? It's a cosplay contest, isn't it? Yep. Bye. I'm such a cheese. It's just it's so easy to run yourself dry. It is because every year I tell convention attendees the 6-2-1 rule, which we nabbed from Uncle Kage, which is 6 hours of sleep, 2 square meals, 1 shower a day. The shower is not negotiable, and I would love to sit here as the bastion of, well, as the stage manager, of course, I do everything properly. Nah. I've in the last 2 years, an artist friend of mine has been giving me packed lunches because they know I don't eat during SunnyCon. I just kind of wake up, down an energy drink. 6 o'clock blinks by and it's like, oh no, I'll do it. And then it's, especially it used to be, I used to run everywhere at SunnyCon. And then we moved to St. James, and during Chibi SunnyCon, I actually was running around. And then I learned at the end of it, when I was crippled on the floor in pain, that it turned out I was running the length of a football field repeatedly, which, professional footballers do, and they're in like the prime of their youth. And I've got a mirror. I know I'm fat, so it was not a good idea. So physical exercise and stamina, definitely stamina, and endurance, and maybe a masochistic streak as well helps. Ooh. We don't have an official role of a Q-based shouty man, because I would love to do that. Wait, I already do. I'll be honest with you, I'm actually very blessed. I think I've got my favourite role at the convention is the one I do. And I don't think I'm very suited to other ones. I think if you're going to put a gun to my head and say, I think I'd probably give Tucky a fight run for his money and try and fight him to be the ambassador. That's about it. Otherwise, I'd just attend and just probably do what some guy did last year and just bring a dirty, great speaker box and just be like, oh, there's music, there's things going on. Let's find their themes. That's probably what I do. Do I get to do the meme thing at the end of the video where I just kind of...
subscribe.
You know what I mean? Like,
below.
hey guys, if you've had a great time, like that video. If you've not enjoyed it, dislike this video. Don't do that because you're a stick in the mud. All we want you to do is like, subscribe, hit that bell button, and buy the merch. Is that the kind of stereotype you were after, or do I have to kind of play it? Do I have to go even further? Hey guys! Thanks for coming back to SunnyCon Anime Expo! I'm here, Eddie, the stage manager, and I'm wrapping the merch. Is that enough for you? Is that enough? Am I free? Is Dobby a free elf yet? Help me live! They're keeping me hostage.
Do a few of them so we can use them for other videos.
Catch me on Twitch every time I can be bothered.
Hey guys, glad you liked that video. It was another great one from SunnyCon Anime Expo, of course. Remember, buy the merch, subscribe, like, hit that bell button, and come be a filthy degenerate weeb with us. Because, let's be honest, if you're watching our content, you are. Your browser history condemns you.